Hi. Earlier today, I was trying to record a video while I was in my backyard and the phone rang. Well, this Nexus 4, you exit out and answer the phone while the video recording stopped. I wasn't aware of that. I had no idea. This phone's quite new to me. So I was talking earlier, I guess this will be part 2 of that first video. The transition from being a worker to a business owner. Okay, I think I got cut off somewhere around Smitty's, when I was about 16 years old. It was one of my first jobs. Moved from newspaper job. Was totally unrelated to a restaurant job, which is, at that time, 16 years old, and it's like, I don't know if I can get a restaurant job, but I'd sure like to do that. So I went in and I filled out the application form. Now, my intention was to make more money and also to learn a little bit about the restaurant trade to see if maybe that's what I wanted to do for a living, because back then I really didn't know what I wanted to do. That's my son tapping on the window there. Hi. So anyway, I wound up getting a job in Smitty's, and back then it was all most of the workers that were in there, except for in the kitchen, were all females. Well, this particular restaurant that I went to work at, it was all females throughout. I think I was the first person. I was a male. I don't know what I said. I answered the ad. They were looking for somebody to come in and clean tables, bus person. I thought, well, yeah, I could do that, bus person. I could clean tables. I've cleaned tables at home for my parents. So I know how to clean a table and put the dishes in the sink and all that. So I have a certain level of experience when it comes to that. So I apply for this job. Next day, I get a phone call to come in for an interview. So I go in for the interview and I sit down and I feel kind of a little nervous, And this guy says, well, you realize that we just hire females here. And I says, well, your ad didn't say that. At least I don't remember reading that. And I said, as far as I know, the job is open to everyone. Well, at that time, I guess the laws were just starting to pick up on discrimination. So just a short mention of that, I never said they were breaking a law or anything, but I said it appeared the job was open to everyone. And I says, I could do it. And I said, if you want me, I'll take the job. He says, I'm not worried about working around females. In fact, most of my household has always had females. I got 2 sisters and a mother and a dad. And then there's me. So I was the only guy in the house most of the time because Dad was out working all the time. So I figured I had everything it took just to get that job. I got the job and I worked there for a year. I made enough money to buy a bicycle and some other things, that made my life a little bit easier. Instead of having to ride the transit bus, which is an 1.5 hour ride to get downtown, I could jump on my bicycle and ride all the way across town in half an hour. So the little things like this move me towards knowing that I could do things in life on my own. And you're quite capable of that too. So if you're a worker, the transition from a worker working for an hourly wage to becoming a business owner is not that much different. You just have to have what you would call the guts to make the decision on your own. It's an independent decision. Now you can become part of a team or run a business on your own. It doesn't matter what you want to do. The affiliate marketing business is one of the easiest ways because you don't have to worry about buying a whole lot of stuff. Like the bike cost me $100 and some odd back then. It was a good bike, 15 speed mountain bike. I bought what I wanted because I like riding a bike up in the hills, go see things that other people don't see.
Oh,
You lost a paper here.
it's actually my spelling.
Yeah.
Uh-oh,
So
the other paper.
the transition from being a worker allows you to earn enough capital to move into an affiliate marketing business on your own. The costs are a lot lower, so if it's a standing order or if it's to purchase a tool that you need, such as an autoresponder or a website to host your front end for your business, or to purchase advertising, you can work for an hourly wage and use that as a stepping stone to build the business that you want. What is it you want? That's what it comes down to. What is it you want? And you work towards that. Being a business owner is a lot of responsibility. It takes discipline. And it also takes time. And sometimes it takes money. So you have to work past those obstacles as you come along. Buy the tools you need, or rent the tools you need, or because if you just sit there and you sit in front of the computer and you just earn your Versa points, such as in the SFI affiliate program, and you don't advertise, and you just basically only go part ways into the business, like dip your toe in, that's not going to work. You're not going to make any money. You really have to discipline yourself every day. The transition to becoming a business owner requires you, not me, not somebody else. It requires you every day. Just like your job. You won't make $3.65 an hour if you don't show up for work. In fact, you'd probably get fired. And then you wrecked your reputation. Here, you can work at your own pace, ramp it up. When you feel like, okay, you're in a rhythm now, ramp it up, add something else to the pile, and keep adding on as you learn. Just keep going. If you just stop, it stops with you. And there's nobody else out there that you can blame except yourself. If you're looking for handouts, it's not going to happen. You earn what you work for. How you want to work your business is totally up to you. You should be flexible. You take a look at the different ways other people are doing it, such as me. I'm limited on time, so I spend money. But I spend my money in the right places so that my business collapses in on itself and gets concentrated. So that when I go touch it, it goes poof, and it's all over the internet. I do as much as I can with as little time as I have to be more efficient, to be disciplined, to do that. It takes hard work to understand what you're doing. But you read, and you read, and you apply. Read and apply, read and apply. And eventually you'll start to see things happen. And that is what an entrepreneur does. That's what a business owner does. You do it without knowing what you're doing. You just do it. Nothing else you can do about it. You have to go in and do it yourself. I love to watch things happen. Not just from my work, but from my team members that come in. So take your time. It is a business. It's real. It's very real. That's why they put real on the end of that link that you're given. Free? Yeah, the tools are free. But sometimes you have to work outside the box. Be aware of that. So sometimes you have to invest in other tools that are more efficient. Can you see yourself trying to contact 3,000 team members and relying on a system that is already saturated with other people trying to send emails out to their team? Now, if you invest in a tool that can communicate faster because you're the only one using it, in a blink of an eye, your life could change just like that. Think about it. Discipline, read, learn, take action every day, no matter how hard it is. And ask yourself why you're here every day. Am I doing this for a good reason? What's your reason? I know why I'm here. You have to know why you're here. I'm Lyle Kannenberg. I hope this was enough information for you to help you transition from a worker to an entrepreneur. Have a great day.